That looks good. Evening all. Let's see, that looks good. Give us a thumbs up underneath here if it's working, or type something down below. That'd be lovely. Just give it a second or two to see if we're getting any response. There's always a slight delay. Ah, there we are. We're getting some thumbs. That's good. Evening, Paul. Excellent. Right, good. Right, a busy day as per usual. Snooker Loopy. Evening. Good name, I like it. Yeah. Evening, Greg. So yeah, I've had a busy day. A few visitors today. People I haven't seen for a while, which is nice, and dropping stuff off. So I took some, evening Peter, took some quick snaps of just the machines principally, because I know that's what most of you are interested in anyway. I'll get them properly photographed tomorrow. Evening David. So I put up the ones we looked on at Sunday, they're properly photographed now, although they're still awaiting details because these machines are still in Leamington at the moment, because my nice big new van still hasn't arrived. Must chase it up tomorrow and find out where it's got to. But there's some reasonable pictures of them there anyway. This was quite interesting, this jackpot all-win. Haven't seen this one before. Seems to be another one of Amusement Marts, but looking at the... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I haven't signed into the thing, have I? That would help. Duh. Do that in a minute. Thing, they also made the... What have I done wrong here? I've done something wrong. Hang on a minute. Something's gone horribly wrong here. Advertising items, that's not right, is it? Don't know, look at that in a minute. Anyway, let me just find the photographs of the new stuff I took today. Some snaps. Here we are. Right. David, Snooker, can I ask what the buying commission will be at the new auction, please? The buyer's premium is 20%. But if you're a Colcom member or have been for 6 months, or will be for 6 months in due course, you get 25% off of that, which brings it down to 15%. So, yeah. So 15 or 20 basically. And then with Easy Live, we do the auction via Easy Live. You've got two options. You can either pay, which you have to pay to use Easy Live services, £3 for the whole auction, as much as you buy, but you pay that in advance. If you don't buy anything at all, you still pay the £3. Or you can do it on what they call a free registration, and you pay an extra 3%. So unlike Sauron.com, where it's an extra 6%, that's the only option they have. That's why we went with Easy Live principally. So it's 3% or £3 to cover you for the whole auction. So there we are. Greg said, did Amusement Mark make the time limit? Yeah, let me just sign into my account and we'll have a look in a minute. Sign into the my test account, and then we will have a look at that in just a minute. So it's quite interesting, I thought. He says, why is that going to advertise? That's very strange. Something funny going on here. Hang on a minute, bear with me. Why is that doing that? Don't know. That's very odd. Let me go to here. Let me go to here. And let me go to here. That's better. Need to look at that. Right. Another little note in the background. Right, sorry, where are we at? I was going to look at these all-wins, and then I'll show these pictures I've done today. Right. No, that's the wrong button. Good grief, you think I know how to work this by now, wouldn't you? Here we are, right, yes. So, this strange jackpot all-win Amusement mark machines. Yeah, so the time limit, is that what Greg just asked? Yes, time limit, you'll see is in the same cabinet. And also double your win comes in that cabinet. It's not a very good photograph of that. That's from 2013. It's a bit wonky photograph. But yeah, so there seems to be another one of theirs. One I've not seen before. You usually see the craft jackpot all-in, which we've got one of those as well in, which is this one. You see a bit more often. We've sold a few of those in the past. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in fact. So it seemed to be a sort of a copy of, well, obviously one copy of the other presumably, but I don't know which way round. But the jackpot one you do see around. The other one I've never seen before, so that's interesting. Does anyone have a video of a copper mine in action? Not sure we have. Have we got a copper mine video in action? There is a little bit, Mr. Snookerloopy. I think if you go to the homepage of the website, and I think if you look at this little video, the little trailer for the Paul Mitchell video, I think in there might only be a second or two, but I think you will just see it running. Paul's running that video. Have a look at that. Tom says, I have the same machine. It should not have the circles on it. All right. Okay. Let's go back to that then. Have a look. This one, you mean the jackpot, shouldn't have the circles on. As in the red, white and blue circles, do you mean? It's interesting. Send me a picture of yours. That'd be interesting to see. Greg says they also did one called Share. I sold one a few years back. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one. Have you got a picture of it? If you have, email it to me. That'd be good. Another one to add to the database. Share. Shares does sound familiar. Have we got an all-in called Shares? I'm sure we sold one called Shares. Let's go to all all-wins. It might be because I've got it listed as an unknown maker, mightn't it? S. So, selector shooting. No, I haven't. Shares. I've seen one called Shares. Probably saw yours. Send me a picture if you've got one. That'd be good. On YouTube, search payola. You have sold one before, I thought. Payola. Haven't got the payola down here. I'll have a look later. Payola. All-win. Interesting though. Paul says he'll sort out a video at the Wii 5. I think he probably means the weekend. You should put a splash more lemonade in it, Paul, I think. Greg says the driver of the photos died. That's a shame. Oh, well, never mind. We'll find one somewhere. If anyone's got a Shares or seen a Shares, send us a photo in. Another one to add to the list. That'd be good. Curious. Peter says the Craft is a great operating machine. The Craft Jackpot. Yeah, we had one. Can't remember if it was up at Botany or. Let me just turn my phone off. Yeah, it's a good illusion with the jackpot rotates if you don't know how it works on the Craft one. As it pays out. Very tempting. A big stack of coins in anything is always tempting. That's why the Cascades do well. Because the lines of coins. There's a good look to them. Yeah. Anyway, I was going to look at these quick snaps of these machines that have come in over the past couple of days. I think there's 10 more machines come in. Find the correct button. which is this one. Camera's in a funny place again tonight, isn't it? Move it that way a little bit, or that way a little bit even. Never mind, doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, so Punch and Judy. So there's 2 of these. Initially, when I saw the first snaps before the stuff arrived, it was kind of in store, I know it come from John Gresham. I wondered if they were, because I was told they were wooden puppets. I thought they were perhaps a set of Punch and Judy puppets that maybe John had made a animated display of for the museum up at Pocklington years ago. But it turns out not. They're properly made machines, it seems. So we've got this one, Punch and Judy. I think there's 8 characters in this one. So it's a big one. It's about 4 foot odd wide. So it's like the size of a Pelham puppet machine, that kind of size. It seems to just about work. Now all this stuff is electric, so we have to sell it as non-working, blah, 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 blah. But I did put some power to the motor, and it was just about turning. The bearings are need a bit of WD-40 in them, I think. Yeah, so that's that one. So the wooden puppet, it's quite nice. And then the other one, which should hopefully be the next picture. This one is a bit smaller. So the cabinet's in 2 parts. You can take the bottom off. So it's about crane sized when it's all together. 2 foot odd, maybe a little bit more than 2 foot wide. I think the one's got 5 puppets in this one. Punch, Judy, the policeman, the clown, and the little dog. So they're all wooden, apart from the little dog is actually a little plasticky thing. And again, there's no coin mech on it, but there was. It's just a micro switch, so it's lost its coin mech. But you click that and it works, motor works. There's 2 buttons on the front which operate 2 solenoids to make Punch and Judy do things. It's got an 8-track player in it, which is sort of showing signs of life, but I couldn't actually get any sound out of. Yeah, this one, there's one in Darren's book, the working model book, exactly the same. But I've been speaking to a couple of people this afternoon. We don't seem to know who made them. Some clues possibly who made the puppets. Somebody told me a little while ago, Robert told me they were made by Joe Parsonage, sold through Supreme. And here's a theory that maybe the machines themselves were made by Bill Garrett, who made the Sooties apparently. Which I didn't know, so there we are. Learn something every day, as they say. Anyway, so they're 2 quite nice machines. Oh, hang on a minute, some more comments. Greg says, I've got a Wales jackpot all win. Love it. They were all at it, it seems. Yeah, they don't turn up very often, the Wales jackpot machine. Stu Kanubi, will we see another proper auction at the Elephant House again one day, do you think, please, Steve? Possibly. Certainly not ruling it out. I say at the moment, as most of you know, I'm kind of in flux. I'm at Cambridge more at the moment than I am at Leamington, because I'm sorting my parents' house out, trying to get it emptied and organised and on the market and whatever we're going to do with it. So it's partly the reason at the moment. When I'm back in Leamington full time, we need to put a new roof on the main bit of the Elephant House. Most of you know I did the front half of the building 5 years ago now, something like that, the 2-storey part. So that's all lovely and watertight. The main kind of bit we use as the auction hall, the back half, as I call it, leaks like a sieve now, even worse than it always used to. So can't hold any auctions in there at the minute. But yeah, we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go with these online sales. Most auctions, I say most, certainly many, I know are not going to go back to proper auctions, as we call them, i.e. having people in the room, simply because they can get more stuff in. They need less staff, therefore, so they don't need to charge as much. They're still charging as much, but they're obviously making more money because they're not paying so many staff. In my case, it's a way of keeping costs down, relatively speaking. So we'll see how we go. I know everybody likes to get together, but that's why we're doing these social events. Next one's on the 3rd of July. So you can do the get-togethering bit. And the nice thing about those is I actually have time to speak to people, whereas the auctions I didn't, because I was always too damn busy to do anything. So I'm quite liking these social events that we're doing, because it means I get time to enjoy the day and speak to people about stuff as well. So yes, so never say never, certainly never say never. It's just kind of a step at a time, really, at the moment. Anyway, there we are, back to machines. So that's those two working models. Then we've got some nice early stuff in. A nice little gold change, a very tall one, this one. Looks like an L's, but it's not. It's another maker. There's a little maker's badge inside. I can't remember what it said now. Obviously, I'll put it on the listing. The cups are different from L's as well. Very reminiscent. Those are like little gold changes. I've got a few. I haven't got this one. So I'm trying not to buy anything, though. Mainly because I need to put a new roof on the elephant house. So try not to buy any money. And I bought too much lately. So there's one of those, gold changer. Very nice nick, that one. This is sweet, a pavilion. Only one known as far as I know, this particular one. It's unusual, this, because we sold a pavilion before, which I think just had the side token vendor on. This one, you flick your penny, and if you get it into the top two cups, let me get this the right way around. Yeah, if you get it into two cups, you pull a little drawer out the side. It has a lovely little shell-shaped cup. You get a little token, and you change that at the bar for a cigarette. If you get it down the center column, you get it would dispense a card for a cigar, like a Tivoli machine does. And if you get it in the other two, then you get your coin return. As you can see, your penny comes out the slots at the bottom. So yeah, unusual. Well, I say unusual. It's the only one, as far as I know, that's known of this particular variant. So another rare piece, early piece. Next one, the new Get TZ halfpenny machine. This is the one that's in Costa's book. It's the only one known. Halfpenny play token payout. Turn of the century. And we've also got this. So this is the new Get TZ, and we've also got the Get TZ. This one's 1900. Again, same kind of thing. The other one was the newer variant of it. Stick your halfpenny in, pull the plunger, fire your coin, and try and get it into the. They're like tubes inside. You have to try and get it over the tubes into a certain one to get your token, or you get your halfpenny back, or you lose altogether. So a proper game is still of firing the coin in the right direction. Only one known. Again, it's in Costa's book. If you've got Costa's book, you'll see it in there. It's the actual one. Another unique machine, as far as I know. Flick. This is halfpenny pay again. And you actually flick your halfpenny coin around like an all-win, and it pays a token, which is kind of visible tube down the side as well. Nice machine. It looks bigger in the photograph than it is. Quite small. It's only probably 18 inches tall. Dinky little thing. Very nice condition. Only one known again. I've never seen one before. Don't know anybody else who's got one. Don't know who made it. So if anyone's got any clues on that, that'd be nice. Another unique little piece. There's some bandits. A Seeger Bell, Lucky Devil. It's got the Lucky Devil gubbins in it, although I haven't tried it to see if it works or not. In any case, it's an electric, so we have to say it's not working, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, the Lucky Devil stuff is in there with the plug that goes onto the mechanism. And the little solenoid and the switch bits are on the mechanism. Nice clean mechanism in it. It's on sixpence. Original paint. Yep. Jennings Governor Decibel. This is on shilling. It's original chrome. The top is not brilliant. Chrome. The bottom's not bad at all. Top seems just a bit more spotty. It'll probably clean up a bit though. some really fine wire wool and some chrome polish. It's got original proper back door with the J in it. It's got its original cash box as well. Jackpot mechanism, good mechanism in it. So yeah, it's potentially quite a good one if you're looking for a governor. So you can light up. This one's on 1p. Yeah, one that really needs a coat of paint and a bit of a sort out. But it's all there and it's running. It's a good restoration project for somebody who likes a little bit of something to do in the shed. I think that's the machine down to the fairground. I've been trying to sort all this out today. I haven't had time to photograph it yet because I've had several visitors dropping all those machines off basically. I think there's 16 rides, did I count in the end? Something like that. So there's the big wheel, the big galloper you see in the foreground. There's 2 gondola rides. There's a waltzer, a moon rocket, octopus, 2 sets of steam yachts, swing boats, cakewalk, chairplanes. How many is that? I don't know. I've lost count already. Several steam engines, a lorry or 2, a couple of organs in trailers, a couple of box trucks, a little model striker that actually works. That's quite impressive. What else was there? A couple of little sort of side joint bits and bobs. So yeah, there's a lot of it. It's pretty extensive. All scratch built, all very charming. Quite detailed. There's nice paintings around the top of the chairplanes. They're all painted with like kind of cowboys and Indians type scenery. Yeah, so I will sort that out tomorrow. Well, I kind of sort it out, get it photographed tomorrow, and so that'll all be sold as separate lots. Yeah, but nice stuff. Scale wise, we can probably might just about see. So this big galloper in the foreground is probably about 3 foot across. The big wheel is probably 3 foot high, a bit more maybe. Chairplane ride's probably a couple of foot tall. Yeah, so reasonable size stuff, probably sort of 12th scale-ish. So that's all quite good. Yeah, it gives you an idea. Get the block wall in the garage there. I think they've all got fairy lights on. All got motors on. I think they've all got motors on. But none of it's been plugged in for donkey's years. So who knows whether it's all good or not. But they're all, I think the rides are all complete. There doesn't seem to be anything obviously missing on any of the rides. They've just been in store a long time really, but quite charming. I like scratch built. Best of pictures. But there we are. So that's where we're up to with all that stuff. Let's just put this to run. It should cycle through the pictures in a minute. Yeah, so any questions on any of that lot, let me know, far away below. So tomorrow, as I say, I'll get this stuff properly photographed and get the photographs up on the website. Then there's about another, I think there's about another 10 machines or so still to come in. So machine wise, which I know is all what you're interested in really, I think we'll be, by the weekend, which is the closing date for entries, we'll be somewhere between 40 and 50 machines, I think. So that's pretty good for the first one. That was what I was kind of hoping to get toward 50 machines, really. When we used, in the good old days, when we were doing monthly auctions, it was generally between 30 and 50, usually on a monthly basis. So, you know, obviously we've got to get back into the swing of things again. So to get sort of 40, between 40 and 50 to the first one, I think is pretty good, really. There's a lot more fairground stuff to list, some more advertising bits to list. Also coming this week, there's a carved pig off a juvenile. There's another couple of carved horses to list. There's some magic stuff coming. There's some circus stuff coming. I say about 10 machines, I think, altogether, something like that. A couple of pushers, Laughing Sailor. merchandiser. Those are machines. A vendor, BMR, I think it is vendor. I think. Yeah, a few anyway. Paul, are you at Cambridge on Thursday? Yes, I will be. Just give us a shout when you're leaving, when you're on your way. Because I may hopefully be collecting my new van. I was hoping it'd be here by now, so I'm going to chase it tomorrow, see where it's got to. But yeah, I'm around all day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in theory. Saturday it'll be at the Elephant House, and Sunday back here at Cambridge. I'm not sure times at the Elephant House yet. Again, it'll probably be something like 11ish till 2 o'clockish, maybe, kind of that middle of the day thing. It gives time for people to get there and me to get back again. But bear in mind, Sunday is strictly no arm twisting allowed. Closing date for entries. I need them either here or Leamington by Sunday. So yeah, here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday in Cambridge, and Leamington on Saturday. So just get in touch either way, and we'll see you at one or the other. But yeah, so it's looking good really for the first one. So then once that's all in, we'll get it all uploaded onto Easy Live, and you can start sticking your bids on. As for viewing wise, as I say, some of this stuff isn't here physically here yet in Cambridge. I'm going to try and get everything all here, so it's all in one place. And obviously there's a bit more to do yet with photographing and listing and descriptions and so on and so on. But you know, next week, sort of the second half of the week, really, is probably when you need to look at if you want to come and view anything. Because it will all be here then, and hopefully laid out and situated, you can actually get at the stuff and view it, which you can't at the minute, as you can see from the way the models are stacked up. So once they're all photographed, I'll rearrange them a bit better. And also the machines, so we can all see everything. Excellent. Some more odd spares and bits and bobs and bags of coins and things arrived, which are going to buy it now sales as soon as I've got time to do them. I don't think anybody's in a desperate hurry for a bag of coins or a few spares, so I think the auction stuff's more important at the moment. Yeah. So there we are. Any more from anyone? Any more questions, comments or whatever? I'll just have some tea. And then next video will be Friday night, so we should have these machines all photographed properly then and uploaded, and the fairground stuff uploaded. And say stuff coming Thursday, 2 or 3 people coming Thursday. I don't think anyone's coming tomorrow. Thursday is several people coming though. And so again, I might just have to do some quick phone snaps like these. I'm sorry they're not very good quality, but it was just to show you something at least while we're waiting for the proper photographs to be done. Greg says, Peter W, is your Merivale arcade on TV tomorrow? Oh, I don't know. That's one for Peter. Peter says, any news on which pusher? No, not yet, because I forgot to ring the man and ask him what pusher he's sending. We'll try and find out. Greg says, nice selection of machines for a first auction. Yeah, it's not bad actually, because there's quite a good, nice mix of stuff. We go back over here. If we go to all machines so far, machines. Yeah, so obviously there's the 10 I've just mentioned today. So see, there's various Allwins, various Bandits, got some early stuff now. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, arcade pieces. Oops. The 2 Punch and Judy machines, Laughing Sailor, Merchandiser, and the pusher, I'm presuming, is a floor standing one. It's 2-player, I think. There's a crane coming, but I don't think it's going to get here in time for this auction. I'm not sure when it's coming. So that might have to go into the next one. But yeah, overall, it was a nice mix of stuff, really. Yeah, early war machines, later war machines. Don't get anything kind of obviously missing, if you like, I suppose, is perhaps earlier, you know, like 30s bandits, like Mills, Poinsettias, and, you know, Roman heads, lion heads, all that sort of stuff, pre-war stuff, or just post-war. So if anybody's thinking of any of that stuff, it might be a good sale, because there isn't anything competition-wise, really, for sort of earlier bandits. Yeah. I haven't got any viewers either at the moment. No stereoscopes, no mutoscopes, nothing in the viewer line. Other than that, it's quite a broad selection. Peter says, yes, on Wednesday night, 9 PM, Channel 12, Salvage Hunters The Restorer. Ah, right. I should make a note. Salvage Hunters Restorers. Salvage Hunters Restorers. 9 PM. Channel 12. Weds. Have a look at that, see what's up. Yeah. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, also I've got submitted a video, I haven't had time just to fiddle with them yet and upload them, of Robert's Arcade for 3rd of July and a few more details. So I'll try and get that done as well by Friday, but in the next couple of days. It's just been a bit mad with the auction. People coming, dropping off stuff, and you know, some people I haven't seen for a long time, for several years in some cases, so by the time we've had a bit of a catch up and a cup of tea and a biscuit and whatnot, time tends to fly a little bit, but it's all good because it's all bringing nice stuff in. Also on 30th May, Yarmouth Arcade's on TV again on British and Best with Ainsley Harriott and Grace Dent. What's British and Best? I thought that was a magazine, isn't it? No, I haven't heard of that one. You have to send me a schedule. I'll stick them on the website somewhere. Actually, I could stick them on here, couldn't I? If I think about it. On the little diary dates. We could pop them in there. As seen on TV. Paul says, have you got a fixed date for Dingles? No, I haven't. I need to get hold of Adam and sort that out as well. I'll do that in a minute. I'll text him. Date for Dingles. I made a note of that the other night, didn't I? I think I just didn't look at the note. It's here on my desk somewhere. FHT Dingles Day, yeah. It's there, look. I haven't done it. Naughty Naughty Dingles Day. I just need to get that booked in, because as soon as this auction's over, I want to try and book the dates for the auctions for the rest of the year, basically. So we can work around. I know people have asked about, you know, needs of dates because holidays and one thing and another. Peter says it's a food-led program with a seaside fun. Oh, okay. Fine. That sounds interesting. Yeah, send me the times they're on or whatever. Ping me a message or an email or something, and I'll stick them on the website. We can all have a watch. Good fun. My tea's getting cold, so it must nearly be done. Anything else from anyone? Anybody need to know anything? Any questions, comments, whatever? Fire away. So yeah, bear in mind, if you want to put anything in the auction and need it by this weekend at the absolute latest, no exceptions for that, because I've got to have time to get it photographed, listed, uploaded, blah 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 blah. I can't start altering things once they're on the system. So yeah, pull your fingers out if you're intending to sell anything, basically. Yeah, and then I say we'll sort viewings out next week, toward the end of the week, if you want to come and have a look at stuff. Kettle will be on as always. When is Alan delivering to you this weekend? I don't know yet, actually. He's due sometime across the weekend. But as to which day at the moment, yeah, he sends me these dates sort of 3 months in advance, so 20 to the 22nd at some point. As soon as I haven't actually heard yet, but as soon as he sorted his route out, I'm sure he'll let me know. Yeah, because I know he's dropping some stuff off. Yeah, he's dropping off the pusher, the merchandiser, a Sega, or Sega Clover. They don't turn up very often, do they? Clover Bell. So look, Sega for the Sega fans out there. Yeah, one of these is coming. Oh, Sega Trade Sim, don't stop very often. Oh dear, excuse me yawning. Very late last night. I was gonna say we sold 2, but I'm pretty sure they were I think it was as short as the same one we sold twice. I think we sold to somebody and they put it back in again a few auctions later because they wanted to buy something else, as often happens. Yeah. Any more wants gone on the past few days? Let's have a look. No. These bandits were the last thing, weren't they? Been on for once. These are all Vintage Amusements bandits. If anybody's got any of those, got people looking. No Sweetie or Wins. Pick one Sweetie or Wins, and I haven't been able to find any, so that's not good. Yeah. But yeah, it's always worth having a look on that page every now and again. See what people are after. Actually, somebody wants one of the time limits. Look, talking about those machines a little while ago. There you go. Right, that's sounding like a bit it, really. Unless anyone's got any more, I'll wrap up. Going to have something to eat and carry on photographing and whatnot tomorrow. So just keep an eye on the website for some proper photographs of all those machines. I'll just put them on one last time, shall we? Just to run through all this stuff. And the fairground stuff, and then some other bits as well. So there's vendors, a couple more enamel signs, some other advertising bits, plus the stuff that's coming Thursday. Which is carved pig, some circusy bits and bobs, some magic I think is coming. I think some books coming. And then I say, yeah, Alan's got at least 4 machines on board, or will have by the weekend, I know of, that are coming. And there's some other stuff due to be collected from Nevington as well while I'm there. So it should be a good sale. I don't know how many lots we're going to have, what we're going to end up at. No idea, I haven't kind of worked it out yet. 250, 300, I should think, maybe, something like that. So yeah, should be a good sale. Right, I think that's probably it from me. I will catch you all on Friday night with some more stuff to look at, some more new lots, and yeah, have a jolly few days, whatever you're up to, and catch you then. Greg says Tartar peeps. Indeed. Let me stick a little message in here for I quickly read these later on. Catch you all again Friday, live at 8:05 as usual. There you go. Right, that's it. I'm off. Nighty night, and catch you soon.